Hello and welcome all to her second inning celebrating Mother's Day 2023. A mother is our greatest teacher we would ever have. She teaches us love, compassion, forgiveness, affection, creation, fearlessness. Not only she does carry us through our 9 months, but she also supports us throughout our journey. Let us all together honor these beautiful women, beautiful mothers, and their influences in our life. I, Pramita Bhattacharya, from her second innings, would like to introduce you to some of these exceptional mothers. I will be welcoming our speakers shortly. Throughout the webinar, if you have any questions, please feel free to write in our chat box. We will do our best to answer them all. Let me first introduce you to our first speaker and our very own Her Second Innings community member, Sindhu.
I'm a mom of two adorable daughters. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm very delighted to talk with you all and share my journey with you. I worked as a mainframe developer at TCS for 3.5 years. Then I took a break of 10 years to focus on my family. During this break, I was volunteering at school and some storytelling activities at the libraries. And I did few courses in Udemy. Though I was doing all this, I was not, there was something always missing in my life. I wanted to get back to career. I was waiting for my younger one to go back to school so that I can start my career again. Last June, my younger one started going to school. She's 5 now. My elder one is 10-year-old. So I decided, and I came across HSI, and I enrolled in HSI, and I chose RPA to upskill myself. I finished my basic level and advanced training. It was really nice. I really liked it. It was completely different compared to the mainframe technology, which I worked before. This RPA is full of drag and drop options. I really like RPA. Doing projects with my teammates was also fun. Last February, I had an interview with Boundaryless. I could not get through. Then I started preparing again. And this April, I had an interview with DigiPrompt, and I got placed in DigiPrompt. I'm right now very happy and content. Learning every day makes me happier.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
When you did not go through the first interview, it still taught you something in its own way, how to
Yes.
approach in your next interview, right?
Yes, because that was a practical interview. I did not practice while preparing for the interview. I just randomly scrolled through all the videos, how much ever videos I can, and I thought I was very well prepared. But during the interview, even the basic things, like very basic things, I could not answer. I was stuck, and I got even tense because I could not answer even the basic things. But that was a good lesson for me. Then I started preparing again. Preeti's pre-recorded RPA guided videos are very, very helpful. It really helped me to prepare for the next interview.
So what do you think you want to tell all the mothers out there, or the women who are on break, who want to come back to the workforce, and how they can best prepare for an interview, especially if they do not crack the first one?
If you really want to come back to work, if you have the passion, and if you want to be really independent, just try. It will definitely work. Maybe it might not work for the first time. Keep on trying. Upskill yourself, and finally you'll be placed somewhere, and it'll be great. Doing that later in your life, you won't be repenting that you didn't try and you didn't do something for yourself.
Sure.
And
So preparing well, yes, to come back. So preparing well and just keep trying till you get what you're looking for is, I will say, will definitely be a good takeaway.
Yes, and whoever right now whoever is preparing for the RPA interviews, I would suggest please go through Preeti's pre-recorded videos. That was incredibly helpful for me. I think it will be helpful for you too. Um, Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for talking to us. It was lovely getting to know about you and your journey. So I would like to welcome our next guest. She is Manjiri Deshpande. She was a C Sharp and .NET developer before taking 9 years of break. Hi Manjiri.
Hey, good morning, all.
Good morning. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Happy Mother's Day to you and all the beautiful mothers here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Please tell us about your journey, about how you are, how did the break, how did you come out of the break? And we just want to know about your story.
Yes, sure, sure. So, I did my engineering in computer technology. After that, I did my CDAC and I got placed. After that, I worked for 8.5 years, almost 8.5 years. I was a C++, C Sharp, .NET developer. During that period, I had two childs, but somehow I was not able to manage. Then I decided to quit the job. After that, I was on a break for almost 9 years. After my kids grow up, and I was quite independent of my after my second child started going to school, I decided to give it a try again. But after a period of 9 years, it was difficult to decide in which technology to go because everything has changed during those 9 years. And I was not in touch with any technology, or I had not done any upskilling or anything. So I decided then, while searching for the technology, I found out that I have worked in Agile previously. So I decided to do a Scrum Master's training course. I did that, and after that, I started looking for a job. So one fine day, I got a call from HSI, Kranti. She told me that there is a requirement in Infosys for the returning mothers, and we can apply for you. So I told, it's okay, go ahead, let's see. After that also, she continuously was in touch with me, and constantly she was helping me to prepare for the interview. And on the day of interview itself, she called me to give me best luck, and I got through the interview, and I got job in Infosys as a Scrum Master. So that is in short for my journey.
Lovely to know. Yes, Kranti from our team and all the lovely ladies from her second innings are like that. We always support and we are always in touch, trying to make sure everything is, we help you out as much as we can. So, Manjari, you said that you took 9 years break. You waited. You had to wait for your kids to grow up, let them be independent before you can join back. What motivated you after 9 years exactly? Like I'm sure there was a point when you thought, yes, right now I need to do this. And also, what about how was your support system at home when you were joining back?
Yes. So I will answer the second question first, because that will lead to the answer to first one. My family was always supportive. When I was a housewife, my kids, my husband, everyone, my in-laws, my parents, they were super supportive. And in fact, they started to tell me that you are independent now, you should work something, you should do something, some part-time job, or be just do the teacher's training or join as a teacher or somewhere like that. So I started thinking in that direction. And my daughter, she is now 13 years old. She one day told me that, Mama, I want to see you, how you work, how you used to work, how you used to go to IT job, and I want to see you like that. And that day I was really like, oh no, she wants me to work. And she told me, Mama, you have done enough for us and we don't want you to suffer now. And that was a trigger point for me. And after that, I started taking it quite seriously, looking for the job.
Manjari, you have also upskilled, if I'm correct. right?
Yes, yes. And I
So if you
upskill
can just tell
myself.
us, especially in the tech background, how important upskilling is, especially when you are coming back after a significant break.
For me, I think it's very important because technology changes after every 6 months to 1 year. So if we have a more gap, we should be up to somewhere to the current age. So there are multiple verticals now. IoT is there, cloud is there, machine learning is there, generative AI is there. So we don't know where to go because everything must have changed during this period. So upskilling is very important, at least to know what exactly is happening, what current version people are using into IT technology. There are multiple streams nowadays, which can suit up in to our interest. So it's important to upskill. It helps really helps us to get through the interviews and get a job back.
And what would you also like to say to the mothers out there who are just thinking, shall I go back? Shall I just, continue what I'm doing? How would you like to inspire them?
For me, it's again an individual choice. But if a mother wants to come and she has decided, what's harm in giving it a try? There are people from around the society, we can say, they will say, no, no, this is not going to work, you will not get a job. Don't believe in them, just believe in yourself. In fact, in one of the interviews from the good company, the interviewer told me that you have passed the age of joining back and you will have to work under very young people. They will be your managers, and I don't think you will be able to manage. So there are people like this. If you think you can do it, you have confidence, then just go ahead and give it a try. Without giving a try, just don't deny this idea of going back to the job. That's what I would like to add.
So one has to be really serious about coming back, and they have to make sure that this is what I want, and they have to be,
Yes.
they this is what it is. I do not want to hear what you want to say. I want to come back. I will come back. That is the
Yes.
kind
And
of attitude one should have.
yeah, don't believe in others, believe in yourself. If you want to come back, you can do it.
Of
And
course.
it's really difficult to go through one interview and really get the job. As the earlier lady also said, you have to give multiple interviews to get into that touch what exactly they are going to ask and prepare for the answers. So it might take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 interviews. Just don't give up. Try and try.
Sure, correct. Do not give up. Thank you, Manjiri. It was lovely talking to you. You are such an inspiration. I'm sure a lot of mothers who are listening to us today will be inspired by you.
Thank you.
Now,
Thank you,
I would.
HSI.
Sorry.
I would like to thank HSI for such a good initiative and giving confidence to mother. As we can say, there are 4 groups here, 4 to 5 ladies, and they are telling their experience. And this is a very good initiative and giving the confidence back to the ladies.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Manjiri. It was lovely, talking to you. Next, I would like to welcome our speaker, Nisha. She is a mother of two. She joined back after 10 years of break. Hi, Nisha.
Hi all. Good morning. Good morning to you all.
Happy
Wish you
Mother's
all a
Day.
happy Mother's Day. Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day to you too. Please tell us about your story. We would love to know.
So I am a mother of two children. I mean, my daughter is already an adult, 19, and my son is 14. My career journey, I started long back, 1999. I joined TCS as a fresher, as a developer, core skills, C, C++ development work, and I moved on, became a team lead, became a delivery lead. So that was 10 years of my work experience. I worked in TCS, and during that time, meanwhile, I got married, had 2 kids. So around 2010, when my children were 6-year-old and 1-year-old, I thought this was becoming too much to handle, the work and also personal life. So I just felt a need to, step back and have some time, free time, be with my family, and also for myself, I needed some time to pursue my hobbies and not always juggle between work and personal life. So I decided to go and take a break. I did that, and it was a good time. It was a very nice time that I could spend. I'm thankful for that. And but I always had it in my thought that I wanted to get back eventually after a few years of break, because I loved my work. It was something that I really enjoyed. That also, my work in the organization. So that was around, I think, 2017 or 18. I would have really started thinking of getting back. I started with some applications. I mean, I applied online for jobs, but there were nothing. I mean, not even a call. So I thought that yes, I have to upskill. That is the thing, that I need to know what is the latest technology and all, and upskill myself. So I went ahead and did that too. I learned Python. I learned data science. So that was interesting. Learning something new is also interesting. So I did that. But again, I mean, there were no, I couldn't get through any calls from anywhere. So I realized that you also need some hands-on experience. Just doing a course may not be enough. And then I was looking for these returnship opportunities, because companies were coming up with that returnship opportunities. And that is when I found out about HSI. Her second innings had a RPA returnship program. So in 2019, that was, I joined that, though I didn't know anything about RPA, what was it? I decided to go ahead. That was an opportunity. I decided to go ahead with that. I did the returnship program. I was part of the second batch of RPA returnship program. I understand now the 22nd batch is going on. Yeah, so it was a very good program. There was hands-on experience, project work, and that working with a team, all that kind of brings you back to that corporate work atmosphere. And also the internship, I got an opportunity to do an internship with Infosys through HSI, which really helped me with my career. I mean, the hands-on experience, the industry experience that is required. So after that, I even worked for some time as a trainer and project coordinator with HSI, which was again a very helpful, very useful, valuable experience for me. And in 2021, after a few missed interviews and failed rejections and all, I finally got into Accenture as an RPA developer and a team lead. So the career journey is continuing. I'm still working there and still upskilling myself with new technology. So it's an ongoing process. Yeah, thank you. That's in short about me.
Thank you. So a mother or a woman who wants to come back after, for example, 10 years or 5 years, and she doesn't know where to start, what are the exact steps do you think they have to follow? For example, getting the resume first, or getting that upskilling first. How do you think should she approach?
So yes, everybody should definitely go ahead, get their resume ready with whatever skills they have, and do that. Go to job portals, put your whatever you have prepared, your resume there. That is one thing, definitely. And also connect with old contacts. That helps. Be active on LinkedIn. That helps. And it's always good to learn something new. I mean, when you are coming back, there are so many new technologies that have come up now. Now cloud computing is there, AI is there. There is everything. I mean, technology keeps changing. Even people who are in organizations, who are working for 15 years in an organization, also have to keep upskilling themselves. They cannot just stay with their old technology. So you just definitely have to upskill yourselves. And I would say that these kind of opportunities where there are returnship programs, it's a added advantage. It's a stepping stone. It eases your journey to return to the workforce, because there is a lot of experience on how to go about it. There are people who are already doing it. There is a network, there's a community. So being in that, for one thing, it keeps you motivated, because you are with people who are also doing the same thing, and you are in a community where everybody is working on that. So there are tips from others, you can learn from others' experience, so that helps. So something like this, like HSI, there are so many such platforms, such returnship programs, that really, I think, helps in getting back. That's what I would suggest.
Yes, returnship programs are the best, because it gives
Yes.
you an opportunity to learn and work, because it helps. Because you're not
definitely
continuing where you are. Correct.
Because otherwise, if you are alone, you're doing it alone, you don't know whether it is the right path or not. So you're learning from others' experiences also, that helps a lot.
And also finding someone who can support you, who can guide you, is also, as per me, is very important.
Definitely. Exactly. True.
I would like to know about you and your family again, because it's a Mother's Day. What were your kids' reaction, or what was your family's reaction when you said that I want to come back? I want to, just go back and do what I was doing before.
So, my family had always been supportive of. They were quite surprised when I decided that I didn't want to continue and I wanted to take a break, because I was always somebody who loved my work. So it was a surprise for my parents, my in-laws, my husband. My kids were very young at that time. They were very happy that mama is going to be at home. But 10 years later, I mean, when I was coming back, so even my kids were happy. They also wanted me to go and work and have a career. So they were also in that journey. They were also, always asking me, okay, how is it going? So it was very supportive. So everybody really were pushing me to, come out of my inertia of 10 years. Not
support system is very important when you especially come back. Yeah.
And also my children were, I mean, they are teenagers, so they were even more happy that, okay, she's going to go and work now. On a lighter note.
Of course. And your story is very different, because most of the mothers, they take a break once they have a kid, because it's an infant kid and you have to take care of the kid. But you chose to do that in a later stage, which was very interesting and very inspiring, because you are taking care of a kid who actually very much still needs your help. A kid always needs your help. Doesn't matter if it's an infant or he's a teenager or she's a teenager or a preteen, but they need help at any stage.
Yes, definitely.
This is what
so
we
yes.
do. Thank you.
That's what I felt that when my daughter was growing up, I couldn't spend as much time as I could have if I had been there at home. So I thought it would be good when both were small to be there for some time. Just, I may not have done anything special. I was just there whenever they needed me at home for their growing up stage.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. It was lovely talking to you. Next, we would like to welcome Swetha Gabbur. She was a QA engineer before taking 14 years of break. She also is a mother of 2 beautiful kids. Hi, Swetha.
Hi, Pramita. Hi, all. I'm Swetha Gabbur. And a very happy Mother's Day to all of you.
Happy Mother's Day to
And
you.
thank you all for giving me this opportunity to share my experience. Uh, so I am basically a BE Computer Science graduate, and I worked as an associate software quality assurance engineer at AOL America Online, Bangalore. Earlier, I think around 2006 to 2008, for a period of 2 years. Then later, had my first kid. She was born preterm, so I had to quit my job and dedicate my time to her, because it was a very critical time for us to bring her up and make her healthy. So in course of time, when my kid was around 5 years, I started entrepreneurship, and I manufactured terracotta jewelries and supplied to a brand called Desi, and
Wow.
I was doing this until 2020, until the COVID crisis started. So then, like, markets were down and there was no scope for many small scale industries, and businesses had to stop. So at that time, I just stopped my business. And then later, I had my second child also in a meanwhile time. So my elder one is 13-year-old, my younger one is 6-year-old. So now my kids are capable enough to take care of themselves, and they're quite easy to handle now. So I have made a decision to come back to IT, and I always had that in my mind that someday I had to get back to IT, because I got very less opportunity to work earlier, as I had spent only 2 years in this industry. And like, I was enjoying my work, to say, at that time. So I really wanted to get back, but in between, because of family commitments and all, like, I was unable to join. But now I felt it's the right time. Then later, like, one of my friend suggested me about the returnship programs, upskilling. So because the technologies then and now, there is a lot of difference, as my friends told, that every 6 months technologies keep changing, we need to upskill ourselves. So that was the idea I had in mind, that if I had to join back IT, I had to upskill myself and then join. So one of my friends suggested about HSI, and then I joined a returnship program in RPA from HSI, and then here I am today, part of a company called Deshpande. And yeah, I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy about my decisions, what I made. Yeah, that's it.
Lovely. You said that you were working and then you took a break, you came back, you did also an entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
This is a lovely journey you had. I would like to know is someone who decides to come back after a long time, what kind of things they should be concentrating on. I understand that one has to upskill, but what else can they do to keep up to date while they are working there?
As per my experience, like, mine is a long gap. It's around 14 years of gap. So someone in my mindset, with my mindset, like, there are many people, I know that many women like me, who think it's almost impossible to get back at this point of life after 14 years of gap or so. So
Exactly
what I
my
think
question.
is,
Especially who
yeah,
have bigger gap, they lack a little bit of confidence. You
yeah,
want to
that's
know
what.
how can they be helped best.
Yeah, it's never too late. It's like, when you upscale, when you gain knowledge about the things, what you have learned or what you want to learn, your confidence level will automatically raise. So when you have the right knowledge, you can like, go ahead and achieve whatever you want. So don't be in a mindset that you're that's what one of my teammate, one of my friend also told, like, like, there was a person in interview who told her, like, her managers will be younger to her, and she will be able to cope up with the environment. So all those feelings are quite common when you have such a long gap. So even I had that fear in me, that, see, like, when I join a company, all will be younger to me, and but still they will be in a. So all those are quite common feelings you'll have, but you have to overcome all this. because what matters to you is your willingness to work and your willingness to achieve something, right? So that matters the most. So just keep aside everything, just work hard, achieve the right knowledge, achieve that means gain that confidence, and then get back to work. Nothing else matters.
Definitely confidence and having that right mindset is very important. I would like to ask you, any one of you all, whoever wants to answer this, were there any pushbacks when you were thinking of coming back? Any, not just direct family, maybe extended family. Were there any pushbacks? Did anyone ever say that, why do you want to go back? Why can you not just take care of your kids and be in your home and enjoy the life you have? Any one of you would like to take up that question?
I'll go for that. I mean, it was not anyone in the family or extended family, but it was something that came in me, inside me. There were these thoughts: do I really need to do this now, or it's okay? Life is going on. It's quite fine the way it is going. Why? So it was something that I had to overcome within myself to take the plunge and get into that activity, the process of looking for a job, upskilling. So that is something that was within me that I had to overcome.
When you were coming back to this journey of coming back to work, rather, what are the exact steps that you took? So for example, when I came back to journey, first I did made sure that my resume was ready, all certifications were ready and everything that I needed. So what was your thought process in this?
So yes, it's more or less same what you have said, Pramita. So I had my resume ready, then did some certifications and connected with on LinkedIn. I was more active. I connected with people I have worked with earlier. I did that and attended whatever interview calls came. I took that opportunity. There were very few initially, but whatever opportunities I got, I just took them, like this HSI returnship program, RPA. This was not something that I had planned for, that I will go into RPA, but that was an opportunity that came up in front of me. So I just took that opportunity and just continued on that. I took the plunge. So you have to take risks and give whatever you have 100% and just go with that.
I did not do my resume, or I did not apply anywhere because I myself was not confident enough to do all this. I had this thing, who will take me after 10 years break, and so I wanted just to upskill and see what to do next. So I came across HSI, and HSI has been a game changer for me. Exactly last May, I attended career orientation session with Manjula, and I'm really thankful to the complete HSI team, Manjula, Revati, Rampriya, then all my mentors, Sukanya, Sumati, and Preeti, and even my batch 17 friends. I'm very happy and confident today. Just one thing, like even if you don't do anything if you don't upload your resume, or you don't start searching, just upskill through. That will help you definitely. Upskilling is the main thing, I would say.
Thank you. Yes, upskilling is definitely important. Just give us more, tell us more about career guidance. How was your experience? We always ask everyone, because we have these career guidance sessions happening every week with her second innings, Wednesday. Can you tell us how was your experience there?
I just
What
registered
did you? What
exactly.
was your feedback?
Exactly, like on May 11th, I registered. In May 11, 2022, I registered in HSI portal. Next day, I spoke to the HR. I don't remember exactly to whom I spoke. I had my career orientation on May 18th. Then I was confused whether I should choose between Salesforce or RPA because I attended both the induction sessions. Revati helped me to pick RPA. RPA is very nice, and through my entire journey, my mentors were really helpful, and even my teammates were very helpful. So this helped me to land in a job today. I'll be starting working as a RPA developer in DigiPrompt from next week. So I'm very happy for this.
I would also like to take this opportunity to talk to you about my journey in her second innings. I worked as an implementation specialist in a startup in UK for close to 4 years. And then we decided to come back to India, and at that time I was carrying. So I thought, okay, I'll take this time to spend at home with my kid. That's where I went. After 3.5 years, I wanted to come back to the workforce. And I was not confident at all. I was not sure what to do, where to go, who to ask, because career gap is a career gap. And at that time, I got to know about her second innings. I got in touch with them. I still remember I got a call from Rampriya. I spoke with her. I told her my ambitions, what I am going through. She inspired me. She also said, why don't you have a word with Manjula? I'm like, sure. I spoke with Manjula and she was an absolute inspiration. She just blew my mind. The next thing I know, I have joined second innings. Mona Lisa, she is my mentor. She's still my mentor. She was mentoring me from day one. And that's how my journey started after 3.5 years of break. So we at second innings, this is what we do. We are not any other company. We work with women on break significantly. We work and help them to gain their financial independence, which is very important. We also have career guidance session every week, Wednesday. We have multiple courses. For example, so many women out here have joined, and it has helped them a lot. We also have a lot of job opportunities, of course. We have returnships, we have Shirais, we have full-time, and depending on where you are, how are you, how you are doing technology-wise, or how well-versed you are right now, or how much gap you have. So we can always help you. Just come to our website. I'm sure we will put it in our comment box, our website, and then you can get in touch with that. Also, if any one of you have any questions, please write to us in our comment box. We will try our best to help you out. Okay, I have a few questions. Let me see if someone can help me answer this. Okay, so instead of sharing experiences, how can we use the gap? So gap, I will say, instead of sharing experiences, suggest us how we can use gap in our job. Will any one of you like to take up this question?
So the question is, instead of sharing experience, how to grab a job, right? So it's not an easy task. I mean, it's not that, as I said, that's what I had thought, that I'll just put my resumes, upload my resume, and I'll get a job. So that's how I had started off, and I realized that you have to upskill and also get some experience and then you will get interview calls, and it may not all work out in the beginning. So this is a process. You need patience. You have to be always. You have to work on it. It is like a project. This job hunting, at least for me, it was a long-term project. It was not quick, but it will happen. So you have to be on your toes, look for opportunities wherever there are. Keep applying, and upskill and get experience in whatever you are upskilling. If you are looking for a job opportunity in the new skill that you have upskilled in, then you have to get experience also. Do some projects, do some internships, and keep applying and attend interview calls. Everything is adding to your experience. That's what I would say. Yeah.
Thank you. Do we have any other questions? Yes. So Soumya, once we complete the course, how do we proceed next to get a job? Who would like to take this question?
Can I take it?
Sure.
Yeah. So I'll share my experience. Like once I completed my returnship program, upskilling. So initial step was preparing my resume. So what I did is I updated my resume with the latest technology, what I learned, the projects I have done during my upskilling, and then improve your social networking. Go to LinkedIn, update where you are now, like you are in HSI doing some RPA internship program. Update whatever you have done, and update your resume in LinkedIn daily. Like update yourself with the job openings, whatever. Look into LinkedIn every day for the openings. Apply wherever possible. I know many people will look for experienced candidates, but try your level best. Keep applying. And as I was part of HSI, so they supported me. They asked me immediately for my resume, and they also forwarded my resume to many of their clients. So social networking is quite important when you're looking for a job. So LinkedIn is a very important platform. I also got few calls from LinkedIn also. I got a call. Actually, I gave 3 interviews after my RPA retention program. One was Boundaryless through HSI. One was some other company through LinkedIn. I got an opportunity there, to give an interview, and I was through some rounds also, but they needed an experienced candidate. Later I came to know. Then the last one was the DigiPrompt, where I am placed now. So the thing is, you need to prepare your resume, improve your social networking, keep applying, keep trying every day. So that's the key after upskilling yourself. So please follow this if it helps.
Okay, someone is writing, I have 4 years of gap. How can I return to job? I will say first, 4 years of gap is fine. 10 years of gap is also fine. All you have to do is prepare your resume. Prepare, if you need to upskill. If you are confident with what skills you have, that is fine as well. Just share your resume, apply, and I'm sure you will get through. Or if anyone else has any other suggestion, please go ahead. Okay. Next question. Thank you so much for such a wonderful session. Where will I get HSI training program? Right. So for HSI training program, just go to our website, her second innings website. There you will find all the information. We have career guidance session, upskilling program. If you're also looking for a job, that option is also there. If you have any questions, we always have this chat box. You can write there, and someone from our team will get in touch with you. I have done software testing course. How can I start? To start, we would like to know if you're a fresher or you have already experience. Either way, when you want to start, you have to first apply. Just go to our website and you can have more options there. Or if anyone else wants to have a look. Okay, I have 8 years of teaching experience. After baby and maternity break, I am upskilling in data analytics. Can you please help us guide and grab a job? Of course. Sure. If you want to come back to job, just send us your resume. You can either go to our website and send us the resume there, or if you wish, you can approach us on LinkedIn. Either way, just get in touch with our team and we will help you out. Any more questions we have? Soumya says, thank you. How is the opportunity for RPA? We have a lot of opportunities for RPA. As you can see, most of the ladies here, they are from our RPA batch. So if you already have that experience, well and good. If you need to upskill, which is also fine, just go to the website and you will find all the information there. We have a lot of job opportunities with that. One last word. Anyone of you can take this. So mothers who wants to come back to work, and what will you suggest they should prioritize, or how would you like to inspire them?
I'll go first.
Sure.
So what I'll say is that you have to stay strong. You have to have patience and perseverance. That's what I would say. There will be a lot of opportunities. There will be rejections, but keep trying. That is the thing. That is what will finally get you there. So it's not impossible. Everybody can do it. You just have to stay strong and don't be positive. That is what I will say. And all the best to all of you.
You all are inspirational. Each and every one of you have been a real inspiration. I'm sure you have inspired a lot of women out there who are not sure about what to do. Yes, please.
Being a mother and joining back to workforce doesn't mean that you're sacrificing your kids' time with you or something like that. Take it something like you're inspiring your kids also. As a working woman, when you have kids, they're also proud of you as a mom. Like my mom is working. And when I asked my kid, my daughter about it, like when I made a decision to get back, my daughter is 13 years old. So she was like, Mommy, I'm proud of you. In fact, like after so long years, you have worked, you have taken 10 months out of your time, and getting back to work is not an easy task. So she was proud of me, and that made me really happy about my decision. She told me, I'm proud of you. And that moment was very I felt really on ninth cloud. And it always doesn't mean that we are sacrificing one part to attain the other part. It's the other way around also. Even kids get inspired by us. And that's the thing.
Absolutely. Yes, we are also inspiring our next generation. Thank you all for joining us today. It was lovely talking to you all. I'm sure you have today inspired not only mothers, but any woman out there who is on a career break, who wants to come back. I'm sure you have inspired them as well. Again, I will take this opportunity to thank you all, and also thank our mentor, the mentors in our team who have inspired me as well. I would like to thank Manjula for making this company, forming this company, founding this company. She did a lovely job helping so many women out there. So please, if any one of you need any help, please reach out to us on LinkedIn or on our website. We will try our best to help you out. On the chat box, we have posted our website link. and it was really, really great talking to you today. I hope I will get to talk to some of you when you get in touch with us. And it was lovely. It was a lovely journey. Thank you.